Meet Akash, a 22-year-old who just got his first job at a small private company with 12,000 rupees a month. He had big ambitions, but every weekend when he met his friends, there was one thing he couldn't ignore. Some of them had an iPhone. The device looks stunning. Every detail feels premium. The photos it clicks look almost lifelike. The interface is clean, effortless, and runs smoother than anything else out there. But above all, it gives its users a sense of class, a silent badge of status that speaks before they do. So one day, like his friends, he too walked into a store and came out with an iPhone on an EMI of 4,200 rupees every month. For a few days, it felt magical. People noticed. He felt confident. But slowly that excitement faded. The compliments stopped, and only the EMI stayed. Then came another thought. If I had a bike, I could reach home faster. 3 hours every week in public transport felt exhausting. So again, he took another EMI, this time for a 2 lakh rupee bike, 4,500 rupees per month. Now let's look at his life. 4,200 rupees for the iPhone, 4,500 rupees for the bike, 2,500 rupees for food, 500 rupees for petrol. And at the end of the month, just 300 rupees left. 300 rupees to live his dreams. And the saddest part is that this isn't just Akash's story. It's the story of thousands of young Indians chasing the illusion of success through a glowing Apple logo. Over 70% of iPhones in India are bought on EMI, and most of them are bought from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. But sometimes, this obsession goes even further. A 17-year-old boy stole 1 lakh rupees from home to buy an iPhone and ended his life when his father found out. And a couple sold their 8-month-old baby just to buy an iPhone and make Instagram reels. This isn't a story about a phone anymore. It's a story about us, about a generation trying to prove its worth through a phone. Almost every Gen Z dreams of owning an iPhone, but the real question is, why? Why are we so obsessed with a half-eaten apple? The answer lies deep inside the psychology and the marketing strategy of Apple. No doubt, the iPhone is one of the most refined pieces of technology ever made. It's fast, powerful, reliable. The camera captures life almost as it is, vivid, sharp, real. The Liquid Retina display feels alive, and the processor handles anything you throw at it, like it's nothing. That power comes at a price so high you could get the same specs in a mid-range Samsung or OnePlus for almost half the cost. So why don't we? Why does logic lose when the Apple logo enters the room? The answer lies not in the phone, but in the marketing masterpiece behind it. Apple doesn't sell gadgets, it sells emotion. It's not about what the product can do. It's about what it makes you feel. Their launch events are crafted like Hollywood productions, dramatic, clean, cinematic. Every frame tells a story, every word builds anticipation. Apple mastered another art of association. Your favorite actor, your favorite influencer, your favorite athlete, all of them hold the same device you dream of. And that's not coincidence. Apple understood human psychology better than any other tech company. We don't just follow trends, we follow people. And those people carry iPhones. Apple always charges a premium, and that's intentional. Sometimes the price is the marketing. By keeping its products expensive, Apple creates a sense of exclusivity, a silent message that says, not everyone can afford this. Buying an iPhone isn't about need, it's about status, it's about owning something that others can't. And here's the final genius move. Once you buy an iPhone, you don't just buy a phone, you buy into the Apple ecosystem. Soon you'll see ads for the Apple Watch, for the MacBook, for AirPods, for iCloud. Each device connects seamlessly with the other until one day you realize you're not using Apple products anymore. You're living in Apple's world. And getting out feels impossible. Because that's what true marketing does. It doesn't sell you a product, it sells you a lifestyle. So, now that we've understood the trap, you might ask, how do we escape it? It's important, because if you truly want to build wealth and freedom, you must first overcome the addiction to public validation and materialism. Only then can you redirect your time, focus, and money toward things that actually matter, not to others, but to you. Look at Evangelos Marinakis, a billionaire. Yet in 2025, he still uses an iPhone 7. It's not about saving $1,000, it's about building the habit of not needing validation. That habit is what creates true wealth. A simple phone can never make you look classy. Your mindset, attitude, and achievements do. That's what separates the ones who build from the ones who borrow. Even Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive, still drives his old car. Because class isn't about what's parked in your garage. It's about what's growing in your mind. And if we go back to Akash, imagine if he had used that same EMI money not for a phone, but for himself. If he had bought an online course, learned a new skill, he could have earned a promotion or started an online business. In 2 or 3 years, he could have reached 1 lakh rupees a month or even more. But now, stuck in EMIS, that journey will take longer and feel harder. Still, it's not impossible, because even if you've fallen into the trap, you can always climb out of it. All it takes is a decision to stop proving others and start improving yourself. Stop buying symbols of success and start building the real thing. So get up. Start becoming the person you once thought you needed an iPhone to look like.
Because the real flex isn't the apple on your phone. It's the fire inside you that refuses to settle for average.